Hey, what's up, you guys? So this is stage 5 and the final boss, technically. So it's pretty, there's really not much to explain here. I'm gonna just give you some tips on how you could beat it a little bit easier. So the best tip is, you need a union set. Like that's the best tip you could have. Like you can see my set is literally worthless. Like it's pointless. It's just overeater. It has food, drink, chem, and explosive damage. Like there's no explosive damage going on with here. There's no and the other stuff is it's worthless. It's cryo, it's fire, and it's fire. So it's pointless. Um but the good thing about it is the poison resistance. You get 150 plus poison resistance. So just for the fact alone, that takes away funky duds. So you won't need it. You could use it if I guess you really wanted to, but you really don't need it having a union set. So that's the main reason you need union set. And if anything, you need Overeater's Blank Sentinel, Hunter's Blank Sentinel. Those are probably like the two best options you could have. But it has to be Union just to make it super easy. And another tip, most people know this already, but if you don't know, there's magazines and there's bobbleheads. So make sure you spec out for whatever you have. I do recommend you use a Gatling Plasma here, with 50 critical and less AP. This is really hard to use, um, just because the AP is so horrible. But what you could do about it, you could drink canned coffee. So what I noticed is to fight this boss and be able to do damage with your Gatling Plasma, you need to have about 5 to 10 canned coffees. So I recommend just popping all of them, like one, two, three, four, and then until it's 10, or like do 5 or 10, depending on how good you think you're gonna be. And then you also need stuff like High Heafy. I don't have it right now, but this is Ballistic Box. There's one called High Heafy, and it's the same thing. It does 50% damage with energy weapons, but it breaks quicker. I don't have any on me so I can show you, but it's literally the same wording. It's just for energy instead of ballistic damage. And then you need to have some type of magazine. So a heavy gun, a energy heavy gun. So I'm gonna use the energy gun crit magazine. And then there's also a bobblehead. So energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the there's two options. There's energy weapon bobbleheads and there's big gun bobbleheads. So both of them give you the same amount. This is plus 20% damage and this is plus 20% damage. So that works on heavy guns and that works on energy guns. But if you have a fixer, if you have a railway, you would want to use small guns. And then instead of using Tesla Science, whatever I have, Tesla Science, you will use Guns and Bullets 3. Um, so that's use the magazine to whatever your gun you're using. And another tip is you have to use cycle buffs. So cycle buffs gives you plus 20% damage. So that's really useful. You could also use like old overdrive. It's only 50% damage, or like psycho, which is 50% damage. So use what you got, but if you definitely don't got, if you do got stuff to trade, go for cycle buffs. They give you 10% more. Um, but for the most part, that's all you really need. And then, yeah, you just get at it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I don't think I'm gonna be successful, but I'm gonna go ahead and buff up. Um, yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and buff up. I'm gonna use big gun. I'm gonna use cycle buff, and I'm gonna use a Tesla. I'm not gonna do it. It's gonna be so hard. But we'll see how it goes. So how you start it, and another tip is if you want to do the most damage, you gotta go ahead and attack him in the eye. One, two, three, four, five. So you use 5 coffees, and then you attack him in the eye, and then that's where he takes his most damage at. Um, oh, and then you just pretty much just dodge and weave. Just shoot him, dodge and weave. He like does that, and then just keep jumping, and then it's pretty simple. Like it ain't hard. You just gotta just keep healing and keep fighting. So it's definitely possible as a solo. It's just gonna take so much effort. Um, yeah, but this is the monster right here. Like you see the armors that I have. I just have overeaters. I don't even have Sentinel. So if I had Sentinel, I could definitely start just literally stand here. I won't have to jump. And another thing, from time to time, his tail would pop up. So you want to make sure you hit the tail. If you don't hit the tail, he's gonna hopefully the tail comes out so I can show you. Like the tail whacks it. Oh, I'm gonna die. The tail whacks the ground and it breaks a chunk off the ground. And there's a way for you to see what piece of the ground is breaking. I'm gonna go ahead and let him break the ground just so I can show you that he breaks the ground. And then be careful with this dude because he like blows air at you, and then when he blows air at you, he like tries to push you off the map. So make sure you keep hopping and keep moving forward. Um, I wonder when his tail comes out. So at the bottom you can see his health bar. So I recommend keeping an eye on that until you see a second health bar comes out. And when the second one comes out, that means his tail is out there. And you gotta make sure you start hitting the tail. And it comes after a while. It don't come... Oh, I gotta reload. It comes out like you have to do like a certain amount of damage to him. And then it comes out. So it'll come out immediately. It takes a minute. So let's just keep smacking him. I don't think I'm spec'd out to my heavy gun right now. Like I think I'm on commando build. So I would be doing a lot of more damage. But I think I do like 100 damage per shot. Not critical when I'm spec'd out for heavy build. But yeah, let's just keep smacking him and hope he brings out his tail soon. I'm pretty sure you guys know this. If you jump in the water, if you touch the water, you're dead. It pushes you in the water, you're dead. And then there's a bad thing, you do blue screen here really often. So if you do blue screen, just know you're not the only one blue screening. Like everybody is literally blue screening here. So it's not just a you thing. This dude gotta bring out his tail sometime, bruh. Got me over here trying to solo a queen, eh? So you can see like that, and I'm gonna show you guys my builds later, but I'm not showing builds now. I'm just trying to get this raid thing going. But builds are coming up next in case anybody's curious what type of builds I'm running. Oh, I'm out of fusion cores. Wow. Bro, where's your tail at, man? If he don't bring out his tail, I'm gonna just I won't be able to show you guys. I'm gonna just have to end it. But we'll keep attacking for a little bit longer. Oh, I gotta reload again. I don't know if it's because I'm solo he's not bringing out the tail. Or what's going on. Because usually it would have been out by now. But it's not. And then I'm not even spec'd out. Like, you could definitely... There's mods going around right now for Galleon Plasma. Make sure you guys pick up a couple of mods out there or start farming them. That's going to be my next video. I'm going to show you guys how to farm these certain mods to make your weapon even more powerful. Yeah, but I don't think the tail's coming out. I'm going to go ahead and end it. Sorry I can't show you. But just an example, the tail comes out. It could either be right next to him. It could come out behind you. Oh, it came out. I see it. Like, you can see there's 2 health bars now. I don't see it, but I see it. Okay, so it's right there. It's right next to him. So he's going to go ahead and smack the ground. So he smacks the ground, and you see that little divot? So it gives you time to run away. There's a little divot on the ground, and then you jump out. And if you don't jump out, you're dead. So that's pretty much what you want to keep an eye out on. Yeah, be careful with the tail. You want to shoot it. Like, if you shoot it and you down it, it don't hit the ground. So you definitely want to shoot it so it don't hit the ground because it messes with your battle zone. And I think you're able to get hit 3 times just before it breaks. 3 or 4 times. I think it's 4 times. So if we smash your ground 4 times, you end up with no more battle zone. So it breaks up in quarters. That's 1 quarter. That's another quarter. That's another quarter. And this is another quarter. So again, it's out right now. I'm gonna just let it smack it again so you can see like how it works. And I have no AP, so I really can't run, so I might get hit. So you see, like, it gives you a little bit of time to run away. It hits the ground and you can still jump out the way and you make it out the way. So this is how you do the third one. Make sure you hit him in the eye. That's his weak point. And yeah, good luck with these things, man. They're really fun. But peace out.